Australian farmers have a responsibility to control dingoes, or wild dogs, that are running on their property. So about 3 years ago, I made a decision to change my strategy about controlling wild dogs on my property and decided to go and look for the young at breeding time, which is July. The dingoes have their pups in July. And I was lucky enough to find 2 litters. And having reared a couple of those dingoes, I got to the understanding that I could probably try a policy of having my own dingo pack and regularly walk them around my property, and might be able to control the wild dingo pack by letting them know there is already a pack of dogs in this area. The culmination of my efforts through removing these pups from the hollow logs means that now I have mature dingoes who are now breeding age, and just only a few nights ago I was very privileged to be present for the birth of my own. I'm right up close, and it's all happening just natural like it would in the bush, except for the dingo doesn't have a fear of me and accepts me in. I just feel so privileged to be able to be right up close to something that is normally so secretive. An interesting characteristic I've found with dingoes, they don't normally bark, but they have a whole heap of other noises they make in communication, quiet communications, and they do a very throaty, I think a dingo can almost talk. Come up here, baby. You're so good. Me lovely dingo, baby. Go on. And I learned early on, sitting here by the campfire, when I had dingo pups beside me, that when I played the harmonica, they all wanted to howl. I don't really know whether they think I'm sad or what it is with the harmonica that really gets into them, but all they want to do is come and sit beside me and howl with me. I feed my dingoes a variety of foods. I like to get a big boiler, half fill it with water, put in vegetables. I try to give them as much native food that they would naturally have got themselves. You can't always count on a roadkill kangaroo or something coming along when you need it. Then they all seem quite happy. I think they do well on it, as a matter of fact. I feel privileged to have actually seen what happens with dingoes right up close. They're so misunderstood in Australia. I really realise how much they have accepted me as I'm just one of a number. And I have some very good traits. All dingoes have their part in the pack. I suppose one of my best traits must be they consider me a good cook.